you brought up Pilates, and I know there are some of my listeners who will think this, so I want to discuss this.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I think you might know exactly what I'm going to say. So my end of the fitness industry is very much under the notion that strength training can only be with very heavy weights.
Yes.
And that if you're not lifting very heavy weights, it doesn't count as strength training. And they discard things like Pilates and bar and da da da. And number one, I always say it's like, okay, have you ever seen a gymnast, or have you ever seen a dancer or a figure skater? Like, do you know how fucking strong these athletes are? It's unbelievable. But I want to ask you, what do you say to people who hate on something like bar or Pilates as saying that it's not strength training and it doesn't make you stronger, especially when these people have never even tried it?
It's funny because what you just said is exactly what I say. Have you ever seen an ice skater, an athlete, a gymnast, a dancer? Have you ever seen a weak
Never. You can't.
athlete in that capacity? No.
I think they are the strongest pound for pound.
So people used to say that, like, when I would work out with some of these athletes that I trained, like
Yeah.
I trained a linebacker, okay, for years, and he'd bar with me, and it would humble the hell out of him.
Yes.
And he was the epitome of strength, right, when you looked at him, but he couldn't actually hold some of the positions that I was holding, right? And it was because he had a different level of strength and a different kind of
It's a
strength.
different type.
And I don't think there is a right or wrong. I'm not in the right or wrong. I'm not like, you should only do Pilates, you should only do weightlifting. This is better, this is better. No, it's all there for you, and it's all amazing.
Yes.
And you can incorporate what feels good for your body. And I
Yes.
think variety there is key. You know, like if you like to lift, I think you should. I think it's great. There's tremendous benefit. And I also think of the same notion, don't discard something like Pilates and bar
Yes.
and think that it is less than, because you don't know unless you do it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And the two actually together are the most beautiful
Amen.
marriage in the world. When you
Amen.
can do both and combine those two, that is it. Because you're really focusing on the whole body and
Yes.
you're building strength in an equal way. And I really am big on, I want you to do what you enjoy doing and what feels good on your body.
Yes.
Challenging, but feels good.
Yep.
Right? Like, if I'm not going to tell you, go do some crazy CrossFit class because that's going to make you look the best, because you're not going to like it. It's not going to be sustainable. It's not going to be great for your joints and ligaments. Like, what do you like to do?
Yes.
And why are you working out? Right?
Yeah.
We want to be strong. We want to have longevity in that strength. We want to
Yes.
be able to, I moved houses and I was picking up boxes. I'm like, this is why I work out, and
Yes.
I'm a little bitty thing. Like, I'm a little bitty thing, and I still am pretty damn strong. Like, people are
Very,
surprised because you
very
look at me
strong.
and I'm not like, but I'm strong.
Yes.
And my girls are always like, Mom, how are you doing that? How are you moving that? I'm like, that's why I work out, And so I think there's balance, and I'm
Yes.
tired. Someone just posted, and I won't name, but someone just posted and said, Pilates is not strengthening. On a post. It infuriated me. I didn't comment. I just sat back and watched it, and I read the comments, and I thought, this is what's wrong with society, is that we are telling everybody it's black or white.
Yes.
We are saying this is good or bad. This is what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing. Where's the common sense?
Correct. I completely agree with you. I 100% completely agree with you. And unfortunately, the way that social media works is the posts that get people angry
You just posted about
are
this.
the posts that are going to get the most engagement, which
most
means that the
controversial.
algorithm is going to
Correct.
push those posts more, which means more people will see them, and then more people will be negatively influenced by them. And we see this both in literally everything, politics and fitness and all of that. For me, what I've always struggled with the fitness industry is that, like with politics, it gets very cliquey. And it's
cliquey.
very like, you're either this side or that side.
I believe this.
Yes.
I believe that.
You either strength train the way that I strength train, or you're doing it wrong.
That's exactly
That's
it.
how it is.
Or you suck.
Yes, that's exactly it is.
Yeah.
And it's the thing that I love about, and over the last few years, I've been incorporating more Pilates-based movements.
No, I've been loving it. Stretching.
Number one, holy shit.
Stretching.
The soreness is very different than the soreness that you get from, listen, I deadlifted 4 times my body weight. Like I squatted 3 times my body weight. Like I know soreness from compound lifts.
Of course.
But the soreness that you get from these smaller movements
Yeah.
that really focus on your tendons and your ligaments and
muscles.
your capsules, the joint capsule, it's the deep level of soreness, and then the subsequent strength that I've been able to build and maintain my other strength. If I'm having moments where I'm not focusing on the heavy lifts, when I do come back to them, the strength is still there, and I feel I feel much more resilient to injury because my joints are stronger, my tendons are stronger, my ligaments are stronger. It's the addition of this to my training, I think, has made me feel better, move better, perform better. And it's just, I think it's a disservice and a shame that people will just blanketly hate on it, especially without trying it.
Or giving it a go consistently.
Yes.
And without a bias.
Yes.
Entering it without a bias, right? Like they'll go to one Pilates class and they'll say, oh, that wasn't for me, or this was, you really have to go into it with the hope that it is something that can be of value.
Yeah.
But I love that you said that, because I used to work with two women that used to come to my studio in Boca Raton, and they were professional competitive lifters, okay? And they heard about my workout. They came in from Miami and they did the workout for a couple weeks, and then they came back to me like, this is changing things for me. They're like, already in 2 weeks. And then they came 3 times a week. And that was like part of their conditioning. And they discovered the exact same thing that you said. They were like, I can lift better. I feel like I'm more cognizant of like how I'm lifting and using my body in a different way. And everything feels like it's lubricated more, like it's flowing better.
Yeah.
So I agree. And just like I say to my clients who are like, I don't want to lift because it's going to bulk me up. I say the same thing. I'm like, come on, we're not having that conversation anymore. We're not even going there. Yes, go lift. See if you like it. Does it feel good? Do you feel strong? Doesn't that feel good to feel strong?
Yes.
Feels good to feel strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Do you strength train with weights as well?
I don't.
You don't, not right now?
I don't consistently, no. Well, what you would consider heavy and what I consider heavy are
That's okay, but it's all relative.
Yeah, like for me, I've got 10 and 15s at home, and that's what I use. So I'm not doing like super heavy,
but
I'm doing heavy for me. Like I'm doing lower reps and heavier weight in my capacity. But I have some issues in my cervical spine that I'm not supposed to be lifting, but I still do. So just not heavy.
Not right now.
Not right now. Yeah, yeah.